People often have mixed memories of their school years. Some loved it, and some not so much. But a lot of things they teach you in school aren't very useful in the real world. So I've compiled a list of things they should teach you in school, some of which could actually save lives. So here are 10 useful things you weren't taught in school. Number 10. Current events. We live in a big and complicated world with a lot of people, so it's only right that people should be told about what's going on in the world today, what causes wars and how people respond to natural disasters.
Ginger, thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
Earthquake.
Yep,
We're having an earthquake.
Just one lesson a fortnight would be sufficient to inform people of what is happening in the world. Number 9. How to get a job. I know from experience it is very difficult to get a job, and part of the reason it is so difficult is the uncertainty. Although employers try to make it simple for you, it can still be a daunting task to get a job, and would be very helpful to be taught beforehand what you can expect from future employers. Number 8. Law. It is illegal to willingly and wantonly disturb people by ringing their doorbells and knocking at their doors in the UK. I had no idea. Uh-oh. Seriously though, it would be nice to know what laws there are and what punishments are for breaking the law. It doesn't need to be an in-depth knowledge, just a basic understanding how to keep myself out of trouble. Number 7. Taxes and money. I have left school and literally have no idea how to pay taxes, and it would be helpful to know that and soon. But also money, and to a wider extent banks. I only know how money and banks work because of my own personal research. I mean, seriously? Number 6. Politics and voting. Do you ever get confused about what political parties are doing, or even who is running your local government? There's a basic solution for that: school. And the ironic thing is, it is the government's job to decide what they get taught. Why did nobody think of this? Number 5. Your human rights. Quick quiz. How many human rights do you have? The answer, by the way, is 30. You have 30 human rights. They're the same for everyone, and everyone is entitled to them by law. They really need to be taught in school so people can understand them. Number 4. Mortgages. A mortgage is a loan where you get money for things against the value of property or real estate you own. They come with considerable pros and cons. They should be taught in school. It could save you considerable financial worries in the future. Number 3. Parenting. Parenting can be an emotional rollercoaster and can also be very stressful. Every action can impact a child's entire future, so it would be very helpful to be assured that you are doing it right. It is definitely a subject that should be taught in school occasionally. Number 2. Mental disorders. 1.3% of people in Britain have obsessive compulsive disorder. 1 in 10 have mixed anxiety and depression. It is also important that people can recognise the signs of these disorders in order to help the person. Learning how to deal with depression in schools will not only help dealing with them, but could literally save millions of lives. Suicide has some distinct symptoms in the run-up to the event. Learning these could save a loved one's life. Before we reveal our number 1 thing they should teach in schools, here are some honourable mentions. How to use the stock markets. How to deal with addictions. Checking for common diseases like cancer. How to fill in important documents. Number 1. First aid. First aid is in our number 1 slot because it could save millions of lives and could be needed anytime, anywhere. It is a valuable tool that can keep someone on the brink of death alive long enough for the ambulance to arrive. Although some schools are offering course in first aid, it is not currently compulsory. Thanks for watching our list of the 10 useful things you weren't taught in school. Subscribe for more great content. Sources have been linked in the description.